Welcome to this new how-to. In this how-to we're going to look at how you can configure your joystick when you're flying in this nice aircraft, right? It's the LATÉCOÈRE 631, which is a 6-engine aircraft. In this case I'm using, let's say, a joystick, right, the VelocityOne, which only has 4 levelers, which allows me to control only 4 engines, right? Does make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. So how can we configure the joystick? Well, that's kind of a challenge. Let me show you. So to control the joystick or to control the aircraft, I'm going to go to the control options, and in this case there is a default profile which is called quad twin engine jet, which is only for an aircraft, in this case a jet with 2 engines, right? Nothing more, nothing less. So if you select this one, you can see all the let's say information which is being assigned, right? So if I search for throttle, you would see that in this case there are no throttles assigned to engine number 3 and number 4, but only to 1 and 2. And I would say, since searching for this, let's say this already should pop up something into your mind, because hey, that's already nice, but hey, where are the rest of the engines, right? Where are the rest of the engines? Which is, I would say, also something I thought, okay, hey, how can this be? So what I did in my case, but it's all, I would say it's completely up to you how you do it, is what you can do is you can say, hey, I'm gonna reuse the joystick R-axis X and R-axis Y, which are this one, and I'm gonna reuse them for engine 3 and 4, right? So if I would move it over here, then I'm gonna say either I can pick it from this list, right? So I can scroll down and say, okay, hey, I want to use the R-axis something, or the L-axis something, or I can press scan and then move the leveler, which will assign the correct controller. It says, okay, hey, be aware that's already been assigned. Yeah, that's something we know. And then you can define a profile name, right? So I'm gonna call it, I would say, 6 engine. Then press OK. And don't forget to uncheck this box, because by default it's selected, which will put it in reverse mode. And I would say that, well, will result in weird things, right? Because it will result in things that you can't say. When you put it forward, it will put one engine in maximum, and the other one will put it in, I would say, in reverse mode, or actually to 0. That's the correct. So that's being done now, right? So unchecking the box, then apply and save, and then go back, right? So let's first see how this works. So we've now assigned the levelers to engine 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you can see that they're increasing. But hey, what about engines 5 and 6, right? They're still not increasing. Well, let's go back to the controls again, because now we need to do the following thing. So we need to again search for throttle, and you can see as soon as we're searching, it changes the filter to all, and then we can go to the throttle axis, right? The throttle axis, in this case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assign the same throttle axis to the other one, and there it says, okay, hey, you already assigned it to throttle 1 and 3. I'm fine with it. And apply and save. I go back, resume, and in this case, what you will see is that some of the engines go in maximum mode. And hey, what did I forget? Yeah, for those who paid attention to it, I forgot to uncheck the box, right? So let me search for it again and make sure that it's deselected. So always validate if it is the same for the other ones, but that's the case. Hit apply and save, and then go back. So the thing which you can do, and which I didn't do in my case, is you could have assigned the throttle, I would say, axis over here to one leveler, because based on, from my understanding, this one will be used for all the engines. So you would have, I would say, one leveler, which you don't need anymore, right? So, and now when I push the throttle, you will see that everything goes on. The bad thing, of course, or the nice thing, which would be if you could be able to control engines 5 and 6 separately, but it looks like that that's not been implemented yet. Maybe they will add it in the future, but hey, how many aircraft with 6 engines do we have nowadays? Not a lot, right? So here in this video, we looked at how you can, let's say, control the engines of this nice aircraft. You can decide to say leave level 1 off, then you can only, I would say, control engine 2 and 4, but you can also say, okay, hey, I'm assigning leveler 1, in my case the second leveler from the left side, to all the engines, right? That's what we've not done, but you could do it, because if I would move it now, right, only that single one, you can see that it, let's say, is continuously increasing the engines. So my recommendation would be to use the last option, although the second one gives you a little bit more, let's say, flexibility to control engine 2 and 4, so to reduce the fuel usage. Here in this video, where we looked at how to configure your joystick for this nice aircraft. Again, this aircraft is called the LATÉCOÈRE 631. Here ends this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.